Hi, welcome to a new year. Happy New Year! And this is the first week, January 2018. Definitely the general election 14 rally is here. As many of you have known, we have lots of query for our workshop, which we are doing on January 7th, this Sunday, if you happen to catch it. If not, this market outlook that you see should suffice and do it in here. Definitely what we are showing in here, again, a little bit of disclaimer on one of the things that we do are more for educational purposes, so just check with your remisier investment advisor to see things go through well for you in here. Definitely let's look at the January 5th 2018 headline. Market rally is all around the world. Isn't it wonderful? We have a little bit of correction in December. As usual, the January 2018 rally is in sync, which is what we call the January effect. And listeners, those who is watching, who is thinking about the Chinese New Year rally in Malaysia, which actually happened in mid-February, this is the one that is starting. So don't wait until you get the Chinese New Year rally, which is going to be pretty late. Right now, I think 2 days ago, the general election 14. But let me just show you on the iVSAchart, the buy signal came in as early as December 11 and 12. And that's what many of our members and users are already well prepared ahead of time, knowing that this rally will become, one of the things that they do is that they, probably going to sufficiently fund their accounts to get ready. But as some of you may listening are starting to do that, still not too late. Many of you know the election which is happening will be in when? April, May 2008. That's correct. And we can see there are some news, and not so much in Malaysia, but overseas. You can see a lot of the election campaign is already starting for the Barisan Nasional. Okay, let's look at the headline that we have. The US Dow Jones hitting 25K. Remember some time back when we started doing the market outlook, we're talking about Bruno Mars, the song 24K, right? It's already there. We hit through 24K, 25K is coming. Also sustaining in here is the likelihood of the continuing rally of 2008, which is the tech sector here, which is this point here, continued to go. Apple, Baidu, I'm still buying some of these stocks in here. Inari just make a line change, just take note, and also Uchitech just came back after paying a good dividend. Few of my clients did ask me, should I still keep Uchitech? The answer is still yes. Now also don't forget the Goldman Sachs will forecast 4 US Fed rates hikes, GDP growth of 2.6%, which is still strong for US market, which is a $1 trillion account, all right? And World Bank is estimating about a 5% growth for Malaysia. So those people, the doomsday, saying that the Malaysian stock market is going to crash this year. What do you think? Is it going to crash? Maybe after the election that we're talking about second half of the year. But let's focus on this first half of the year, which is very important in here. Now also the Malaysian general election 14 has started. The KLCR broke above the 1,800 price level in here in 2017-18. First time we went through that. Not many people foresee that, but definitely iVSAchart did. As you can see, I'm going to show you the December 11 and 12. The STI XGX also broke above the 3450 price level in here, testing 3500. And definitely the buy diamond. The buy diamond came up just 2 days ago, January 3rd and 4th, 2018. So if you look at this, is the Dow Jones in here. No doubt we have a red diamond here, not a problem. Every time the red diamond is seen as a matter of washing, washing a lot of the public who is unaware of it. You see some of this wash, but knowing iVSAchart will definitely help you. Now, if you look at the NASDAQ that we have in here, we do have the along the major diamond, another wash, another major diamond in here. Market goes up in up mode and then come back down, and up mode and come back down. So it doesn't go in a straight line. KLCI, as I said before, these are really the good sign that we have. You will notice almost the last 5 to 6 months that we have in here. This was a stage 4, okay, markdown, right? And then we have a stage 1 here, okay, accumulation. But definitely the minor and major diamond picks it up well, was in December 11-12. So members were really keen to now think of it, how iVSA can help you in market timing and getting you prepared early. Now a lot of people talk about the general election after when it completes, about the sell down, because say market has gone up so much, everyone want to take some profit. How do you know when to sell down? Definitely the red diamond is something you want to pay attention to. Now let's look at the STI SGX in here. Again, a beautiful minor and major diamond. Remember the last time that we had it here was in 2nd October for Singapore market. I did run sort of a stage 2 markup, okay, and for how many months? 3 months. All right, so right now, January 3rd and 4th, we are getting it for Singapore. Can it run for 3 to 4 months? We will soon know about that one. Definitely, the red diamond is something that we want to watch out for to ensure we are not caught when the market turns. Now remember, not all market goes straight up like a rocket ship. It goes up, turn, come up, turn in here. 2018 is still a very good year. It's a year of dog. Now, those of you who have caught some of my earlier market outlook, make sure you catch them up. We did talk about the year of rooster, which is last year. 2017 has been a very great year, and 2018, I believe, still is. All right. Now, Hang Seng, we have another major diamond in here, definitely going up. In the line, market is rallying, wonderful. Now let's look at the top leader, gainer, and loser. Definitely in Singapore, one of the stocks which actually we feature in our iVSA ATA Robo portfolio is up 50% since we pick it up then. It's a nice one in here. It does pay a reasonably dividend. I don't have it in here, but check out on the iVSAchart or some of your local website for the dividend. LHN. Of course, it's scary because the day before, the market did have a sell-off from 32 cents to 27 cents. Now, every time when you have a 28% move, that's what normally happens in here, right? You can want to take some partial profit, but then again, look at your exit strategy in here. Then we look at the KLCI, 1 week gainer, also fantastic, is the Sino Huaan from the minor diamond, which happened in mid-December in here, up 98% in here. There's a lot of these small cap stocks which is really doing well in here. Now, if you don't have a heart for them, please avoid them and stick to the more fundamental dividend shares. And what I want to do in here, just to highlight you, a lot of the shares, when the minor diamond picks up, it really runs in here. So it's a good point to really take a look at them if you want to have some sort of a big gain, especially this year, general election 14 happening in 2008. When? April, May. That's my best guess in here. Of course, our 1 week loser for KLCI is Prolexus from the red diamond that you see right now in here. We could have avoided a minus 30 cents. So every time when you see the red diamond, there's something you really have to think about. Should I, take some money off the table or move on to something that's moving? Because this year, general election 14, there'll be a lot of horses running. The question you ask yourself, the stocks that you have for the last 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, are they not running? Are they becoming a dead horse? Get those out, cut it, whatever you do, take the money out, move it to good horses. And that's some of the stock portfolio that I'll be talking about this general election 14 talk, which will be happening this Sunday in here. If not, catch us on the webinar, and we're also in our market outlook in here. Also today, I'll be updating the model portfolio illustration in here, the iVSAchart Robo Auto Trade Advisor. Again, this is for educational purposes. Now, this week, we added in, as of 5th of January, we added in a new stock, which is Dufu in here. A lot of stocks last week have suffered some losses in here. It started to recover, got some positive gain in here. Cocoland is still being here. But the best one was LHN, which is actually a FAD stock that done pretty well. Silver Lake hasn't really picked up yet. Keong Hong has come back, and if you look at, we are almost 92% invested now, right? Taking advantage of the market rally, which is both happening in Malaysia and Singapore now. This is the portfolio that we set up as a model illustration to use the robot advisor when the signal comes to you. Now remember, all our members actually get this signal when to buy and when to sell right in here. Now you get cash update about 22% in here. You compare to CI, when we started this portfolio, which is 25th of October, it made about 4.7% on the benchmark, but our portfolio is still lagging behind just 2%. Again, let's look into next week and see how it goes. All right, and this is just a little bit of a small promotion advertisement here. Next week, January 7 is the talk that I'll be doing in here. Definitely, we want to look at some of the impact as some of these influences will help you or not, right? We're going to update also the portfolio as we go for. Some sectors have growth or not. So stay tuned. Come to our workshop, Market Outlook webinar. We are here to serve you. That's all. This is Martin here. Thank you.